Be one your mama a cabefie. New young cacos made a cabefie. Makoji obika a copy ma a cabefie. New young cacos made a cabefie. A cabefie. Makofa a cabefie. New young cacos made a cabefie. A cabefie. Makofa a cabefie. Cause me the cable fee.
Right, so you welcome to Generational Leaders Live on KFN Television. My name is Davido Alejandro Santos. 3,000 years, you can never go wrong. Eka befie, mimu yanka, nasu eka befie. Yes, so today too is another brand new day, and as you know how we do it every week, I come your way with all the trendings that is going on in the country and across the group. Davido Alejandro dos Santos. I will sit in it. This is the best show, the only leadership show that is trending in the capital and across the group is Generational Leaders, defended by bringing on with me Davido Alejandro dos Santos. In fact, you can't go wrong with this one. And this week, as you know, a whole lot of things is happening in the country, and I need to address all of them. And I hope you are ready for this segment. So you tell a friend to tell another friend, wherever you are. You can also sponsor this show by calling this number on your screen, 0542524403, 0542524403. Eka befie. Some people said they cannot, upon all the houses that we have in the country, the hotels, the guest house that we have in the country, they said no. Excuse me to say, they said for them, they will not have sex in that. So they have gone to Lake Bonsochi to have sex in the river. And I came, Eka befie, as Daddy Opanka featured Shatawale in there, and they named it Eka Abefie. His Excellency, the former President John Dramani Mahama, also said he was being asked a question, or an interview was going on at Tinkan television, and he was being asked, 2024, are you going to contest? He said, yes, why not? I am ready to contest 2024. But then that will be a do or die affair during the 2024. Eka befie enunsu yedini nyina ebebro. Also, youth, as we know in Ghana, we know that we have a problem when it comes to employment is what is going on in the country. In fact, most of the youth, they are unemployed, and therefore, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo says, this time around, as you know, we have some job opportunities for you. So when you are coming, you bring along your CVs at Accra International Conference Center. It tends to bloody. Eka befie. And so these are some of the things. And I'll also be hammering on the Guinea coup. I'll also talk a little bit about that, and then we continue further. And these are some of the trends that is going on within the week. And so Davido Alejandro dos Santos must sound so crudging to say, "Abrowa, you can say mint minka wa wunim dada aha." News and so for me to start with today's trending, for you to know what happens, there were two couples. I don't know whether they are couples or they decided to go to Lake Bonsochi to have some fun. I don't know what happened. And upon having the fun and everything, I don't know what they are doing. Like, seriously, we have so many hotels, guest room, and even your house, you can do that. In Swahili, you can say, fish, a woman, among for the fish in Accra, and Namabanu, a honum. That is the place that is said them. excuse me to say. They will have fun. They will chop themselves. As you know what I'm talking about. Upon that, and I came. Accra befie. Afena. Nyami misrao. Wenkra nyami na eo. Na nyami kani trimo dinchende mu aka nyami aka baisa we kumukra. Obema shaka achimukra mnemukra. And so without saying much on that issue, let's go and watch the video. And when we come, we continue with the rest of the stories. I don't know what is wrong with some people. I don't know whether they can think. I don't know what is wrong with them. If you want to change your style, you can create your own pool. That's why we have a pool. You can in your own house, you can do a pool. For the pool, for you created it, you can change your style inside. But what God has created for us, you said that's where you change your style. Sex position. You don't have a place to go and have this. So within the week, that is what went on at Link Bosochi there. Some people, they decided to go out to have fun. And then their fun turned to different things else. This one should set us example for the rest of us who have been doing it, but you see what is going on? You see? Next time. And so that is one of the trending this week. Right, okay, away from that quickly, then let me take you to Guinea, the country of Guinea, where a coup arise itself there, and a whole lot of things is going on in the country then. And so let me quickly read some of the articles for you right now, and then after that so the video will be shown on the screen for you. Guinea President Alpha Conde was detained by the military on Sunday, April 5th, in an uprising coup that is going on in the country. According to the local newspaper Guinea 7, Conde was apprehended by soldiers led by Commander Mamade, who led the special force. The soldiers also claim to have dissolved the government and to have detained several government officials. Conde, as I'm talking about, he's the president, and he is 83 years of age. Conde was 83 years of age, was re-elected for a third term in an election marred by violence in October 2020. And so, as you know, that was what is going on in Guinea right now. That their president decided to change the constitution to suit his own. Person kuminyankwa ama wa change or person osako tetem. In fact, or changing to make sure say onu die onwa any demu kwa yankwa demu fwa onu kwa na obe president. And he was being what? Detained by his own commander. He was overthrown by his own bodyguard. His own bodyguard. He has forgotten that as he's giving the money for those that he thinks he can bring them together to change the constitution and to make sure that they have, he has forgotten that the bodyguard is also there. For that one day, he has forgotten. And so the bodyguard gather his men and say, we can't live in this kind of this thing. So therefore, I would like we go and watch the video, and when we come, we'll see to it. So let's watch the video.
Also announced the closure of Guinea's land and air borders and ordered the country's political elite. They've announced a curfew until further notice. Special Forces soldiers patrol the streets of the capital after claiming they've ousted Guinea's long-standing President Alpha Condé. This comes after hours of heavy gunfire near the presidential palace. An unverified video began circulating on social media on Sunday, showing Condé surrounded by soldiers who'd claimed they'd seize power and dissolve the government. Calling themselves the Committee for National Reunion and Development, they say the coup was a response to widespread corruption and poverty.
La personnalisation de la politique, de la vie politique est terminée. Nous allons plus confier la politique à un homme. Nous allons confier au peuple.
When speaking on national TV later that evening, they insist the president is unharmed despite his unknown location.
Nous voulons rassurer la communauté nationale et internationale que l'intégrité physique et morale de l'ancien président n'est pas engagée.
The military also announced the closure of Guinea's land and air borders and ordered the country's political elite to convene on Monday. In this opposition-strong neighborhood, citizens took to the streets to celebrate.
We are very, very happy with what we heard, what we saw.
Guinea has been plagued by unrest for almost a year when Condé was re-elected for a controversial third term. This after he pushed through a new constitution that allowed him to sidestep the two-term limit, sparking mass protests.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter
All right,
day.
so that was what went on at Guinea there. And so far, right now, President Alpha Condé is no more the president of Guinea anymore. Now, the military, in fact, they have taken charge and they promise that they are going to bring peace and make sure that everyone in Guinea live in harmony. In fact, they were very happy when they heard that their president was being detained there. So that was what went on. And this one should serve as example for the rest of us. I don't want to talk much about that, but then we should use this one as example, and after that we will know what to do next. Away from that, let me quickly go to Metro TV. President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has appointed popular broadcaster Paul Adum Ochre as chairperson of the board of directors of Ghana Airport Company Limited, and so his picture will be on the screen for you to. For those of you who don't know Paul, he's one of the renowned journalists when it comes to politics and other stuff. So now His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has appointed him as the chairperson of the board of directors of Ghana Airport Company Limited. So he's the one on the screen for you watching there. Don't forget, it seems about Port Timber, yes. And so for now, I don't want you to get this wrong, okay? It seems last 2 months, he also appointed Chairman General, Chairman General Kwame Sefa-Kan into one of the office there. And so don't forget, just be piling them down. I'll come back with a show and we'll talk about that. And so there's more for you to know about this kind of appointee and other stuff. So I want you to know. And so my big man, congratulations goes to you. I love that. But I'll come back to you, and then we will talk about that. And so he's part of the board chairman. Yes. So he is part of it there. And so Paul, now we know you, And I know you also know us. Yes. So we know each other. Okay, so away from that quickly, let's go to the former president, John Dramani Mahama. He was being interviewed on Atinkan TV, and he was being asked that, Honorable, 2024, are you going to contest or not? He said, why not? 2024, I am going to contest. But this time around, it will be do or die affair. Because if the election is going to be won, it's going to be won at the polling station where they collate all the results. That's where. But this time around, a lesson has been learned. And so I don't want to speak much about that. Let's watch the video, and when we come back, I will say something about that video, and we continue from there.
Ballot paper. For everyone that we arrested, one ballot paper, about 100 we didn't arrest. And he made me assure, say, there was a lot of stuffing of the ballot boxes. We share BBR machine also, now share ballot papers or box. Ballot papers, nobody also change number or BBR also. And see, it was a very election, what to me was a UM. You understand? But, Supreme Court say, Nekwanswa, into for the peace of this nation. You now recognize this, Yaman Penyine Nana Akufo-Addo. He is the recognized leader. We've accepted the Supreme Court judgment. But the point is, you see, we be a BCP now with the Sianyansa. Yes, the 2020 Sianyansa. Elections, no, it will be won or lost at the polling station.
I see.
And the polling station, they better do or die. Because all die be die. They better do or die. The right thing must be done.
2024.
2024 polling station. And you better win the election. No. Yan train and say collation center and the Supreme Court debut. Collation center and a polling station. We will do everything to make sure that the election is free, transparent, and fair. MPP4, we don't want to cheat them. Yes, will be a baby.
All right, so that was the statement he made. And let me say something. Please, nobody should tag me, because me, if you do good, in fact, I'll clap for you, and I will encourage you to do more. But if there is something wrong, I will say it. So that is how it is. This is a former president that your words are to heal. But this is what we are experiencing. This is the time that we should even be preaching what? Peace. More than saying, maybe you have a way of understanding the do or die affair. But we have Black Panthers in this country. The way they also understand that kind of word is also different. So I'm not expecting that, because when the die or die be die statement came from His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, he was also part of those who criticized that. And so I'm not expecting him to do that, because people will take it as different thing else. And 2024, please listen to me. If you are a youth and you use this statement during 2024, please, I beg you, nobody should take this word and they'll be using it, so that when it's time for 2024 election, you'll be found doing some unwanted things that is not allowed there. And trust me, 2024, the security is going to be tight. So anybody who will be found doing something that is against the law, you will be punished. And so I beg, this is the time, these are, in fact, His Excellency, the former president, you are a leader. And so sometimes we should mind the way we speak, because maybe the way you have understood it is not the way that somebody else is going to take it. So please, I beg, this is not the time for us to be raising issues that will bring conflict in the country. We don't want to experience any conflict again in this country, because we want to fix the country. Away from that, my last story, then we we wrap up from this side is the youth unemployment that show up at Accra International Conference Center. It has turned to bloody. Why? You can't say that after the conference, some of the companies will be using that opportunity to employ some of the youth. We have a system that we can create that, this month we are taking engineers and all that, so they should pick their form through this and all that. Can't we see how the other countries, they are creating their system, and we allow all of them to come, and you are expecting them to comport themselves. You see what happens there. Blood all over. The police, they can't control them because of what they told them. Watch the video, and when we come, we continue from there.
Let him sit down. Let him sit down. Let's go. I'll take Yanko.
All right, so that was what happened at Accra International Conference Center on Friday, September 10, as a lot of unemployment youth rushed there for the Youth Employment Agency. The event was held to help connect job seekers to employers, that those who couldn't, have opportunity to work. Okay, so they said 70 companies are going to be present there. So therefore, after the conference, most of the companies will have opportunity to employ some of the people. And so the information being given to them is that when they are coming, they should bring along their CV. And that's turned to a war. And what I'm saying is that there could have been a nice way of doing that. Why don't we create a system whereby we say these people are going to be employed this month, and that, and so all of them, they should go to this center to what? To drop their CVs. But we said all of them, and the people who showed up there, you see. So this should tell you that the unemployment people in this country is in fact is worse. A lot of them, in fact, those who showed up there, there will be more than 2,000. And it turned to a war. They break louvers and doors and other stuff. And then a lot of people injured. Why is it supposed to be like that? So can't we learn something new? So that was what went on Friday. So this is where I will end my trendings, because some of the stories, in fact, I don't know what to say. We are also streaming live on Facebook at Generation Leaders. And so if you go to Facebook, just type Generation Leaders and you can watch us. Most of our videos too are on YouTube, Gen Leaders TV. You can watch it, and you like, you comment, and then you share for other people to also have a feel of the video. And so take note of that. Happy birthday to Nanaya. You are in Tema West. Today happens to be your day. And I pray that God should open heavens on you and bless you more and more. Don't go anywhere. King George and then the team, They are coming for the discussion. And I know if you have time to watch this discussion, your life is not going to be the same. My name is Davido Alejandro dos Santos. The People's Choice, 3,000 years, you can't go wrong. Just stay with us. We'll be right back.